You're right behind me.
John out here with you. Thursday, August 20th, 2020. This is a review of Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout on the PlayStation 4 and PC. I'm probably going to let the gameplay go a little bit. I'm probably not going to talk all the way through these 10 minutes, but I want to give you some quick thoughts on this game and what I think about it. So immediately, as I'm playing, I think of Mario Party 2 without the dice roll and the board. I think about WarioWare Mega Microgames on the Game Boy Advance. Yeah, I know those games were a hell of a lot shorter, but Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout is a series of mini-games that you want to compete against the competition and hopefully make it through to get to the end, grab the crown, and win. That's pretty much all there is to it. It's not riddled with microtransactions. The controls are simple. It's fast-paced. It's colorful. It's a hell of a lot of fun. The controls are super responsive. When you're dealing with the 60 people, even if you're not even in a party chat or anything like that, the mics are shut off so you don't have to deal with the toxic things people can say. There is no lag. I mean, this is pretty much one of the best free games I think I've played since Rocket League was free on the PlayStation 4. Now, granted, Rocket League wasn't my biggest cup of tea. I understand that. But at the same time, I also can understand why a lot of people liked it. Now, as this game is still pretty earlier for Mediatonic and Devolver Digital, as we're in Season 1 here, no, there is no season passes, no, there is no microtransaction, but you can take your in-game currency and winnings to try to change the aesthetic of what your character looks like so he doesn't have to look like the big bad wolf like mine does. But as long as I can start changing the colors and all of that toward the end of it, I'm probably going to stick with that. But the game is a lot of fun, and that's ultimately what it is about when you're playing a game, is to have fun and have a good time. Now, I want to make a couple quick comparisons. When I think about the Nintendo Wii, you know, I thought about the motion controls and having cerebral palsy and all of that. You know, it really wasn't for me. I want to have the controller in my hand. I kind of thought of that as a gimmick, but to me, I understood, even though I thought it was a gimmick, I understood why a lot of people ended up playing the Nintendo Wii and Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort and some of these other games that we're all involved in, because it could be, I don't care if you're in your 70s or 80s, it was easy to pick up and play and have fun and have a good time with it. And that's why it appealed to everyone. And that's the same kind of comparison I make to Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout on PS4 and Steam and PC and all of that, because it really what this is, it's colorful, it's fun, the controls are simplistic. You press the X button to jump, you press the square button in the air to swan dive, you can press R2 to push and pull. You fight your way through races, competitions, team-based competitions, solo-based competitions, stuff like that. You try to get to the end and be crowned champion. It's pretty much all there is to it. Now all the games you play, I know I talk about NBA 2K a lot, and I hate to use the example of the casino gambling simulator and pocketbook opening simulator when you're trying to play your My Career games and all of that, trying to play the Rec Center games and Pro-Am games. A lot of people open up their pocketbook, and quite frankly, it's easy for 2K to make their money because people want to open up their pocketbook rather than playing the game. A lot of people don't play these games to have fun. They want to grind in there real quick to get there with their friends and then try to get stuff done. Fall Guys, you can hop on, you can play your 6 or 7 matches within about 15 minutes. Win, lose, or draw, go on to the next one, and have fun with it. That's what it's all about. You're playing the game to have fun. You're playing the game to have a good time. That's ultimately what you buy a console for. When you're playing anything, the ultimate goal is to have fun. And I think a lot of the times, especially from the 360 and the PS3 to the Xbox One and the PS4 and PC and things like that nowadays, with all these microtransactions, with all this other garbage out there nowadays, whether it be from Activision or Ubisoft and everything in between and 2K and all of that and the like, they forget about the main goal of playing games most of the time, and that is to have fun. To enjoy the time that you have, because you don't have a lot of time on this earth. And I don't consider all video games to be giant time wasters like a lot of you do out there. There can be simple enjoyment in there, and the main thing is to have fun and just keep on doing what you're doing. Keep yourself sane. It's a good distraction from the arbiters that get in your way of the daily life. Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout is ultimately what it sets out to be. good, simplistic, colorful fun that is good for all ages. You don't have to be in a party chat because you're not going to be dealing with the mics on and the toxicity and the language from other players. And quite frankly, the time that I played with it, pretty much the other players aren't trying to get in your way and screw you up and make you lose for the most part here. It's just played the right way as a game should be. Good, simple fun that's quick and fast-paced and keeps you on the edge of your toes. Now, the one interesting thing for me is I watch a lot of these, some of these guys now, whether it be review channels or tech news or some of the stuff outside. Even a lot of other people are branching out and playing this game. A lot of people considered Fortnite, like myself, a huge giant fad. I really didn't like the game, even though at the end of it raised so much money and ended up doing a lot of good things for other causes and stuff like that, which turned out to be a great thing. But this game, essentially, like the Wii and all of that, is fun for all ages. And this is something that can be picked up by anybody. And I don't know why this isn't on the Microsoft Store yet. But Mediatonic and Devolver Digital need to get on that. Microsoft needs to get on that. Get this game in the hands of everybody that want to play it. Because right now this is a free game for PlayStation Network in the month of August. Definitely a good thing there. Outside of it, if it's not a free game, it's $20. Is it worth $20? Yeah, there's about 15 to 20 mini games. I'd say maybe after you play them enough, after you get a few hours in, you might try to play some of them, and you might end up, playing them multiple times. Maybe not after that much. Maybe not worth $20. But at the same time, I imagine more games are going to be added in, more updates are going to be added all the time because so many people are just playing this freaking game. Everybody's playing this game, and I don't care about the streamers that can make all the money and all that. A lot of people are generally playing this game right now because it's fun, and that's the most important part about it. And the one thing that was interesting to me, coming from playing a lot of NHL and stuff like that, that's pretty much the one game that I play competitively with my group of friends. There's a lot of call-outs, especially during playoff time, of this is where the puck is going to be. Pick it off the defense here, do this, do that, try to cut them off. Immediately when I'm playing Fall Guys, it's funny. It's like, oh, go to the left of the screen. That's where the door's open. Oh, dodge the ball in the middle. Oh, dodge this. Dodge this guy on the right side. Immediately getting some call-outs and stuff like that. It just brought out the competitive juices and the competitive fire. But it was all simplistic fun. And I imagine when you're playing with a group of friends, and even if you're adults, I'm telling you, this game isn't just for kids. Even if you're all adults, you get a party of your friends in there, you bust each other's balls, and you have a good time over a few beers, a few cocktails, or what have you. Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout is one of the most fun games I've played this year, in terms of it being simplistic and fun and easy to grasp. And I'm going to try to get as many people to play this as I can. As far as a fun factor, easily a 10 out of 10. And as a free download, I wholeheartedly recommend it. $20, you might have to think about it there, but I imagine this game's going to get plenty support down the line. So, check it out. Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout on the PlayStation 4 and PC. This is John Ott signing out. Have a good one. I will have much more on the PGA Tour 2K21 coming out tomorrow. I still got the Ghost of Tsushima review as I'm still working on that game, and plenty of news on that as when the review comes out. So stick around. It's going to be a good time here. Have a good one, guys. Peace.